try to blow myself up.
No, stick around. Did you put the spring back in?
Yeah.
I think you just build another cell like that one.
Have 2 cells.
Yeah.
Well,
That
the
way-
idea would be
Then there
to
can be boosters, but then together maybe they'll be enough room.
look how small that thing
No,
is.
that's the small one.
You gotta have. I think to really, and I thought this all along, to run it, you need to have some kind of the resonance things that I was talking about.
Oh, the frequency.
Yeah. But I was just, I wanted to see what would happen.
That's cool.
But if you could have some way to control the air-to-fuel ratio a little better, and I could see it working better than it is.
Just need to design. We just need to design.
We need a hydrogen engine.
Yeah, you need one of those. You need the proper type of carburetor.
Yeah,
Right.
I think that has a lot.
Everything's.
yeah.
I mean, it's not made for this fuel. So you can only do so much.
You need to be able to adjust your timing for that kind of fuel.
That might also be, because some of the guys, on the forums were saying that this one guy was able to get it to idle, but as soon as he tried to do any revs,
Yeah. It's just.
it
off.
was the timing, and he adjusted the timing, but that was on like a lawnmower engine.
Yeah.
But then,
You got it,
yeah. But then when you adjust the timing, then you might run into the waste spark.
Yeah.
So.
Need a variable timing setup controlled by the output of your gas.
So if our timing is below, I always thought that when you throttled, if you had variable timing, you would retard the timing.
Normally, it's always advancing it.
Okay.
That's where you get your power.
So then if on idle, so let's say it is timing, and on idle we're at
Say 8
close to
12
top
degrees.
dead center,
Well, it's going to be probably 8 to 12 degrees before top dead center.
just for idling.
Yeah.
Okay, and so that's just on the edge that allows it to run. Then as soon as you do the throttle,
It's advancing it too far.
so then it advances it, and so then you have the thing where the piston's coming up, you're putting the hydrogen in there before the piston's to the top, and then it lights. And so then it just acts like a brake on your engine.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's a timing issue, then that's why. So as soon as you do the throttle, it just starts fighting itself, and you're done.
Yeah, that's true.
And so maybe it's just idling, because at idle, the timing's
It's not as advanced.
it's at the right spot to at least let it run. So maybe that's, and so then when we throttle, we need to actually have the timing going in the other direction.
Yeah.
Be able to disable the advance
Yeah.
so that it's not advancing the timing as you throttle up.
Well, it has those, what is called CDI.
Yeah, it's all built into the coil, yeah.
Yeah, there's the coil, and that goes, I think that's primarily what the computer does.
Yeah, your advanced components are
And
built
so
right
MS,
into the
the
coil, yeah.
MSD, you heard of that company? MSD Emissions. They sell a small engine, actually a motorcycle unit that you can adjust the timing. But if we have a waste spark, then if you adjust the timing when both the valves are open, and if it's sparking on the off stroke, then you'll have a backflash every time.
I should bring my older scooter in. I don't think it's nice and computer.
How would it do it? Does it have points? I mean, how would it do its emission?
Well,
It still might have
it
electronics.
still has electronics.
MSD might be able to fix your problem.
And that's what I was assuming all along, and I wasn't going to really fool this until I could afford to buy MSD Ignition. But then I started posting videos to YouTube, and I'm like, well, let's see what we can do. And so then I could idle the engine, and then the videos, both the videos for the scooter have had over 1,300 views.
Reviews?
Yeah, 1,300 views. So people definitely, were excited to see it. But.
This is as far as you can go.
Yeah.
So that might be, it may not be the the air-fuel ratio. And so what people have typically said was, well, if you're putting in water vapor too, then that'll slow the flame speed down. And so that may be why the time when it was working and I was able to reduce the gas really low, I was having problems, I felt like, with putting on too much water. But it was running really good. So, because I mean, I was even having water dripping out of here.
Really?
Because the bubbler was real full and it was kind of just, it was splashing a lot of,
Yeah.
you know, so if you add water vapor, then it slows the flame speed down. So, I don't know. I'm gun shy from flashbacks.
Yeah, those are pretty loud. What the hell?
Yeah, we got your timing problem.
So it seems like, because as soon as you open the throttle, the timing.
Nice little video.
I know,
Choice
that
of
thing's
bands.
sweet.
Take it easy.
See, look.
Do you want to test it again? You want to do any more? Or? I mean, we pretty
I
much
kind of know what's happening.
Yeah.
I'm kind of at a point where it's like, well,
Well, I mean, you can run it all day long.
you can idle the thing forever. But I definitely think you need to.
I think it.
Let's just order a fucking ready. Can't be that bad. Can't be that much. Shit.
Real specialized thing. I think if we got a gas fuel carburetor,
Yeah.
it would help. But I think the issue is the timing.
I think it has a huge effect on it.
Because why would suddenly, if we do the throttle, because the throttle, because I know that this has, you know, I read that it has a variable timing.
So, when you do the throttle, it seems to work for a second, and then it just.
Which
goes on
would
to
be,
maybe
I think it is. I think it's the timing. But the weird thing to me is, why would sometimes it works better than other times?
Right.
Either unless there's a little gas, which is possible. But if the timing, it seems like when you start it up, it's spark knocking a little bit.
Right.
And it's like, oh. And then it's enough, it's just on the edge that's able to keep running. But as soon as you know, and I think I had more water vapor that other time.
Definitely think there's a combination of airflow, fuel flow, and timing, and I mean, it's just not made to run off of this type of gas.
Yeah.
So you're getting a whole different variable.